We're a UK-based management consultancy in supply chain and logistics. We're a specialist consultancy. Really, the core of everything we do is supply chain, and that includes logistics. And we do a range of client projects from setting strategy. We do change management to bring the strategy to life. It actually says here on our logo, supply chain strategy with real results, and we mean that. And we also do project implementation, so project management of, for example, a warehouse implementation or a change that is implemented. In other words, whatever strategy we set, we stand by it, and we will always implement our own recommendations, which I think is quite important to clients. Generally speaking, they're large-scale clients, and we like to develop long-term relationships, and usually it works such that your success in one area of a blue-chip company will drive success in another, and recommendations and so on, which is a good way for us to do business, because we understand the client business and we can transfer that knowledge into different areas or, for example, different operating divisions. Yes, we do. We're not industry specific, although as it happens, we do work with a lot of manufacturing companies. Recently, we've done quite a lot of work for food companies, and particularly in the distribution area for frozen, chilled and ambient, in other words, multi-temperature environments where we have some deep experience. But that doesn't limit it. We also do some work with pharmaceutical companies and so on. There are some common themes, obviously. It's understanding business issues within an industry, but most importantly, understanding supply chain management principles and building up a client solution from there. I should say we don't sell products as such. We don't commoditize what we do. It's all about listening to a client's need, understanding their business environment, and then applying basic principles of supply chain management in a way that they can make a change and add value to the client business. A good example of that is the carbon footprint management methodology, which we've recently developed, which is not industry specific, but you will find that it's applied in slightly different ways according to the industry that we're working for. And also the carbon management is something that everybody is very interested in. It's a hot topic at the moment, and it's in its early stages of development as a business issue. And we've run a very successful series of breakfast briefings during April on that subject, which has been very well received. And that's a good way of bringing together all of the things that you come across in supply chain, all of the business challenges. Most of them have a link to either operating costs or carbon generated in the business, which in many cases have common drivers. We're sponsoring the Corporate Sustainability Award, which is absolutely in keeping with our carbon footprint management methodology and generally what we believe in as a business. As I mentioned, we've run the breakfast briefings in April. We're here at this forum, and as you can see, we're interested in carbon management, carbon measurement and carbon reduction. And we genuinely believe that, and the sponsorship of the award just came at the right time. It's absolutely consistent with the way we're going as a business, and the types of things that you have to do in an organisation, the type of change that you have to implement in order to reduce carbon will often reduce costs, will often improve efficiency, which is a good thing to do anyway. Particularly with the background of rising fuel prices, rising energy prices. Yes, it does all drive carbon emissions, but it also drives a big cost. And if you can get into the area of cost saving and carbon reduction, it's a great place to be.